Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilgus. Thank you for joining us tonight. Northport's Chief of Police, Kevin Vespia, will hand in his badge 1 year from now.
The chief announced earlier this week that after 18 years on the force in Northport, he will be retiring. ABC 7's Christopher Brantley joins us now live in Northport with more on what this means for the city. Christopher?
Good evening, Scott and Haley. March 31st, 2018 will be Chief of Police Kevin Vespia's last day on the job. This announcement is causing some concern because the chief isn't the only high-ranking Northport official to announce they're moving on. For 7 of the last 18 years, Kevin Vespia has been at the helm of a sometimes rocky ship, leading his department through rough seas.
We've been through some controversial issues, that's no secret to anybody, but I will tell you this, we persevered through all that. We have some of the finest men and women here in law enforcement.
Wearing a large smile on his face, hoping to counteract anyone who says otherwise, Vespia said he's not being pressured out the door by anyone.
This decision is personal, it's my decision. Because it's best for me. It's best for me, my wife, and my family. This is not something that I just arbitrarily woke up one morning and said, I think I'll retire.
The chief is making this announcement 1 year in advance because he's not the only city leader leaving Northport. City Manager Jonathan Lewis has taken a job with Sarasota County government and will exit next month. Before a new chief is hired, the city has to find a new city manager.
We anticipate that a permanent city manager will be in place a year from now when the chief actually leaves.
A nationwide search will soon get underway for a new city manager. Once that seat is filled, it will be up to the new city manager to find a new police chief.
So the city manager will have that ultimate say in bringing forth somebody that they want.
Whoever it is, Vespia said he'll be happy to hand over command. After 25 years in law enforcement, he's ready for a new adventure.
I'm going to try something outside of law enforcement, something a little different. You have one shot at life, and I want to make the most of it. So that, that's what I want to do.
And another reason the chief is making this announcement a year in advance is for budgetary purposes. The chief has to add the hiring of a new police chief into the operating budget for 2018. Live in Northport, Christopher Brantley, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Christopher, thank you. First-time DUI offenders in Florida could soon have the chance to remove the crime from their permanent record. But first, those drivers would have to pass a specific test. A bill currently in the State House offers first-time DUI offenders the opportunity to put an ignition interlock system in their cars for 6 months. In exchange, if the driver does not attempt to drink and drive, the DUI would be removed from their record. It's an option that could be court-ordered or that drivers can volunteer to do.
It will, number one, allow the courts to treat drunk driving more as the substance abuse problem that it is rather than a moral problem.
The interlock system would be at the driver's expense, which is about $80 to $100 every month. The bill still needs to pass in 2 more committees before it will be presented to the House floor.
And now for a check on our forecast. It's been pretty nice, just getting a little warmer and warmer. Let's head over to Josh.
That's right. Beautiful conditions on this Wednesday afternoon. 69 right now in Sarasota, 74 in Bradenton, 70 in Venice. And one thing everyone has in common, lots of sunshine, clear skies, and we're going to have maybe a few passing clouds in the overnight, but our radar will remain quiet. But notice the winds right now fairly calm out of the west, anywhere from like 5 to 10 miles per hour. But watch what happens by Thursday afternoon. They crank up to 19 miles per hour. These are wind gusts up to 32 miles per hour here in Sarasota by tomorrow night. So telling us that something is going to happen, something is changing, and there's a cold front coming our way that will change our weather in the form of more clouds and even some possible rainfall. We'll talk more about that when I come back. As far as your overnight, though, mid-60s and some patchy fog develops later on this evening. Back to you.
Thank you, Josh. Now to a developing story out of London, where authorities are investigating what they're calling a terrorist incident. At least 4 people died, including the suspect and a police officer. More than a dozen others wounded. The attack happened on London's famed Westminster Bridge yesterday when a man plowed today when a man plowed into pedestrians before ramming a car into the gates around the Houses of Parliament. A full investigation of the incident is underway. The U.S. Homeland Security Department says security in the U.S. has not changed. Tonight at 11, we'll have reaction from the Suncoast community on this devastating attack.
More than 100 people demonstrating outside of the state capitol today calling for a ban on fracking. Fracking involves the injection of water, sand, and chemicals into the ground to create fractures in rock formations to allow natural gas and oil to be released. Supporters of hydraulic fracturing say it increases production and holds down energy costs. Opponents argue it threatens water supplies and can cause environmental damage.
The truth of the matter is, these new technologies, we don't know where these chemicals may go when they're shot into the ground.
So far, the House measure to ban fracking has not yet been heard by any committee. Florida is 1/4 of the way through the 2017 regular legislative session.
A celebration of 30 years of helping feed the hungry on the Suncoast. The mayor's Feed the Hungry program hosting an anniversary luncheon today in Sarasota. Former Sarasota Mayor Fred Atkins started the program in 1987. It has since spread to include all local governments in Manatee and Sarasota counties. Feed the Hungry's anniversary chair shares why it's so important to celebrate the efforts.
People that we help in the community. We serve like homeless, low income, and people who really, really need the services. That is why it is important, you know, for the things that we really do for the community.
Manatee County Sheriff Rick Wells was today's keynote speaker, inspiring everyone in attendance to get out and make sure no one goes hungry in our community. And Scott served as today's MC. Great cause.
It was a really inspiring program. The sheriff really talked a lot about, had everyone thinking, you know, for a student to start the day at school hungry, what an issue that is for them to overcome to learn that day.
You can't, when you're hungry, it's hard to think about really anything else. So that makes it very difficult. Yeah.
Well, still to come in your Suncoast News, a controversial Sarasota project gets a new voice. Public meeting on the proposal to pave over a stretch of wetlands for new developments.
Plus a push to expand the Legacy Bike Trail into a longer trail stretching along Florida's Gulf Coast.
ABC 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you weeknights at 5.
It's no small wonder anybody loves it all.
I just love art that moves me.
No small,
I mean really moves me.
one.
Sunset Fiat of Sarasota presents No Small Wonder. High performance style. Let the art of Fiat move you.
What to do when your heating or air conditioning needs service or, heaven forbid, replacement? Call Air Now today. We've been serving Sarasota and Manatee County since 1946. We offer $49.95 tune-ups, lease or finance options, and remember, service today or it's free.
Every now and then, factories authorize us to give deep discounts on furniture. And that time is now during the FlexSteel Factory Authorized Sale at Bacon's Furniture and Design. Shop the FlexSteel styles you love like Brandon, Dillon, Crosstown, Fleet Street Sectionals, and more. All at the guaranteed lowest authorized prices. Experience the beauty, the functionality, the quality for years to come with a lifetime warranty on FlexSteel's patented spring construction. The FlexSteel Factory Authorized Sale going on now only at Bacon's Furniture and Design.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
Are you Goodwill?
Yes, because when I donate
or shop at Goodwill,
I am creating a job.
I am Goodwill, yeah, yeah.
It's the season of savings right now during the spring clearance event at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. Come shop the Suncoast's largest selection of new Jeep Wranglers, or stop by today and drive away in a 2017 Jeep Cherokee for just $18,999. And for a limited time, get America's best value, a new Dodge Journey for as little as $16,599. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
A new proposal could connect the Legacy Trail to several other bike trails, creating what would be called the Gulf Coast Trail. Sarasota County is currently in negotiations to buy a piece of the Seminole Gulf Railway to extend the Legacy Trail to downtown Sarasota. But this proposal would extend the trail even further. It would connect 5 existing trails in Florida to make one fluid network between St. Petersburg and Naples. That would cover more than 300 miles with paved off-road trails. The end goal is to have a network of trails statewide that would allow bikers to see the entire state without ever using a road.
It's going to be really great for Florida overall. There are many other states that have done this. We're not first, but that doesn't mean we can't be best.
The group behind the project is holding its first meeting in Sarasota on March 30th.
Great day to get out there on a bike on one of those trails, and we'll find out the details of what's ahead this week with Josh Stone right after this.
I met a girl, she made me smile, she made me wait. She crossed the street, she crossed my heart, she fixed her dress, she bit her lip.
With a top prize of $10 million, the new $10 million world-class cash scratch-off from the Florida Lottery is your ticket to take on the world. The new $10 million world-class cash scratch-off from the Florida Lottery. One of our life-changing scratch-offs offering billions in cash prizes.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
You only have one life. Are you gambling with it? 1 in 3 adults have high blood pressure. Not knowing your numbers could cause you to lose, big time. Luckily, you can turn the odds in your favor by getting your blood pressure checked today. Don't leave your health to chance. Learn more at heart.org/HPB.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. We promise we're more than a dealership. We're a destination with a movie theater, massage room, aquarium, cafe, and more. We promise to give you top dollar for your trade, even if you don't buy from us. And if you do, we promise you the best deal. Bring us any competitor's ad and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.
What a day.
Perfect.
It's just one after another. It's a repeat.
I think that's a great expression. What a day. It was. A lot of sunshine, comfortable conditions, but things are going to change by tomorrow in the form of maybe some rainfall. Check out our current temperature right now, 69 in Sarasota. You go inland, temperatures are in the mid-80s, so it's definitely warmer, several miles inland, but it was a very comfortable day as we were discussing at the anchor desk. 74 was our high, official high, just below the average of 77, but still very comfortable conditions, lots of sunshine, No rain, though, and we've now hit that 5-inch deficit since January 1st. We really need to make that up, and there's a system coming our way tomorrow to potentially give us some showers, but it's not a big chance at all, only about a 30% chance, and that's about it. Radar remains quiet because of dry air. I've been talking about this for days, almost sounding like a broken record. This tan color shows us that when we have dry air above us, it limits any sort of moisture. Maybe a few clouds can stroll on by, but no rain at all. But it is starting to move southward, allowing a little more light blue here on the map, and this is the moisture coming our way, all associated with a cold front. This is the same cold front that spawned some severe weather, at least it helped trigger some severe weather in Tennessee and places like Georgia and South Carolina late last night. It's sagging southward. It's not going to produce severe weather for us, but it could help be responsible for some light showers in the afternoon. Where will these showers be? We'll look at our futurecast. We're going to start off seeing some cloudy skies as we go through the late morning and early afternoon of tomorrow, and then you start to see some showers develop here along the spine of the state here in central Florida, making their way to the coastline. Now, will they develop along the coastline, or will we experience some rain here along the west coast of Florida? It's possible, but I think most of these showers will probably be inland. They'll be short-lived and not last very long, and produce maybe steady rainfall for a little bit, and then they'll be over with. For the boaters tomorrow, northwesterly wind at 10 to 15 knots, seas anywhere from 1 to 2 feet with a moderate chop in the bays, 75 at the beach, but expect the clouds to advance in from the east in the late morning hours, and then we're calling for mostly cloudy skies tomorrow. Also, the winds will pick up as well. Kind of a mild evening for us tonight, 62 for the overnight low, but expect the temperature to cool down close to the dew point, producing some patchy fog, especially near lakes, marshes, and rivers. So look out for that on your morning commute. As far as your forecast for the next few days, the winds pick up, as we showed you. Maybe some showers that develop tomorrow, but most of the activity will be inland. And then we're calling for a beautiful weekend. As you can see, lots of sunshine and highs in the upper 70s. Back to you.
All right, Josh, thank you. The battle to save wetlands taking center stage at today's Sarasota County Commission meeting.
Commissioners considered a proposal that would allow the Meadows gated community to expand. But as ABC 7's Bobeth Yates tells us, concerns about the impact to the surrounding community had many people fired up. Bobeth?
Yes, as we speak, commissioners are still hearing comment from those on both sides of the proposal. And many say they're putting the environment against developments.
I'm getting really tired of coming to these meetings when developers or nonprofits make their hardship cases to nibble away at what wetlands we have.
That was the mood at Wednesday's public hearing to approve the 77-acre proposed land use change. The project is broken down into 4 parcels. The first is a 13-acre parcel for the expansion of the Aviva Senior Life Living Facility to construct an additional 85 independent living units. And the remaining 3 is for the Meadows community to upgrade their aging infrastructure, which includes the construction of a new country club and 180 units.
They need to build some more modern retirement type accommodations, and they have to link into the center core of the building for services, and so they need to use that land in the wetlands.
Gordon McCummings is the president of the Meadows Country Club, and he says currently their buildings are between 40 and 25 years old. And to pay for the upgrades, the organization is selling the parcels in question to developers. But those plans include building on wetlands, and it has caused major concerns.
Well, I'm firmly opposed. The development is grossly out of proportion with the surrounding neighborhood. Meadows essentially wants to clear-cut vulnerable wildlife habitat outside the meadows in order to help pay for improvements inside the meadows so they don't have to assess so many costs to their residents.
Morgan Williams lives behind the meadows, and his concerns are associated with the parcel close to 47th Street, the area the developers plan to build 14 homes. But to do that, they need access to 47th Street, a proposal that neighbors fear could result in the destruction of not just the wetlands, but the canopy trees that now line 47th.
Once you start tearing out the canopy trees to put in a 2-lane highway into a road that was not built for a 2-lane highway to go to for their own access to their houses, it's gone. The people at the Meadows don't understand that. They say, well, a tree's a tree, what's the big deal? These canopy trees are growing up. They will never go back that way for maybe even in my lifetime.
But Meadows officials say they have plans to minimize the impacts on the canopy trees and that they're implementing mitigation plans to move the impacted wetlands to another section of the watershed that has dried up.
We as the Meadows look at it and say, we want to do what's good for this community in the long run. In life, you either progress or you regress, but you never stand still. And so we're trying to progress.
Now, the planning board did recommend approving 3 of the 4 proposals. Now, we're not sure what commissioners will do because that meeting is still underway. We'll keep you updated when we get those details. Back to you.
Thank you, Bobeth. And when we come back, we take another stop on the Dream 18.
Tonight, after the White House warns Republicans support the president's health care plan or pay a political price, will they fall in line? As the debate on Capitol Hill heats up, why your family's health care is at stake. This is where America turns for answers. World News Tonight with David Muir.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, A-N-D, services.com.
ABC 7 News at 7, weeknights.
Luxury for less at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKZ Sports Utility for $249 per month or 2017 MKZ for $299 per month. We are proud to introduce the newest addition to the Lincoln lineup, the all-new 2017 Lincoln Continental. We have a great selection and ready for immediate delivery. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury, winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Suncoast since 1978. We're located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
Florida Studio Theater presents Piano Men, held over by popular demand through April 2nd. Attributing the virtuosity and elegance of the Piano Man, Piano Men features the works of 20th century's best pianists and songwriters, featuring songs from music icons such as Billy Joel, Stevie Wonder, and Barry Manilow. Don't miss what critics are saying is energetic, with fun and playful performances that evokes hits of an era. Piano Men is held over by popular demand. Tickets can be purchased by calling 941-366-9000 or by visiting floridastudio.org.
Car experts and customers agree. There's a whole lot to love about a new Subaru. Subaru offers more 2016 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus winners than any other brand. And Subaru had the best resale value of all brands for 2016. Now you can lease a new Subaru Forester for just $209 a month or get 0% financing during the Subaru A Lot to Love event. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, A-N-D, services.com.
Tonight's Dream 18 takes us to Port Charlotte.
I got to visit the popular Kingsgate Golf Club to play the course's challenging finishing hole. What a beautiful day we have here in Port Charlotte at Kingsgate Golf Club. Michael Williamson, the head professional and general manager out here.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Thanks for having us. And describe, we're on the 18th finishing hole.
Yes, we're at 18 here at Kingsgate Golf Club, 273-yard par 4. Slight dog leg right, got water going down the right-hand side, got a large bunker on the right-hand side that wraps around the back of the green, and then there's a large undulating green. Definitely you can birdie here, but 4 is still a good score.
All right, let's give it a try.
Okay.
We'll play that one. All right. So I'm in okay shape here.
You're in okay shape here.
Nice angle into the pin, don't
Nice angle into the pin, so I would suggest you just hit a club you're comfortable with. Pins in the front. You definitely don't want to go long. Right. So I would, try to hit something that's going to check up on the green.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Get down.
Come on, roll down, catch that slope.
No, not enough. Oh well. Come on, pick up some speed. Get down there. Well, I had the line.
I had the line.
It's not enough. Let's finish this thing. Good roll. Well, I made the hole an adventure. But thanks for having us out here.
Yes.
Tell us about how can people play the course or come out and
we're open to the public.
Yeah.
You can make tee time seven days in advance. Anyone's welcome to come out and play. We also have a full-service restaurant that's open 7 days a week. We also have a very large banquet facility here at Kingsgate. So we have a lot to offer and a lot going on.
That's awesome. Michael, thanks for having us out.
Thank you very much for coming.
We'll see you next time on the Dream 18. That was terrible.
It was, before the segment started, Scott was like, oh, I did terrible. It was not half as bad as you had described.
My short game needs a lot of work. Needs a lot of work. Did you notice how we dress the same?
Yeah,
the
matching.
Yeah.
We got to, I guess you got to plan each time you go out, either say, we're not going to wear this. What do you wear? What polo shirt are you wearing? I won't wear that one. Yeah.
It was fun, though. It's a nice course.
Nice course,
nice people out there.
Perfect day to play golf.
It sure was, yeah.
Golf weather.
World News Tonight with David Muir is next.
We'll see you tonight at 11.
The human spirit's capacity to defy the odds, to push the envelope, is boundless.
I'm Alan Cohn. Preserving the celery fields. It's a popular spot for bird watching, hiking, and more, and now a battleground over development.
Tonight on ABC 7 News at 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC 7's Good Morning Suncoast.
There are many choices when it comes to AC companies. Our advice? Choose a company that performs employee background checks and is licensed with top manufacturers like Daikin. Daikin offers a 12-year parts and labor limited warranty. For better comfort and value, call Elite Heating and Air.
Hey, Tampa Bay, join us for the premiere of a new St. Petersburg tradition. The St. Petersburg Seafood and Music Festival, happening Saturday and Sunday, March 25th and 26th from 10 to 8 p.m. at Northstrom Park. Savor mouth-watering Florida Gulf Coast seafood dishes by top restaurants and chefs while you enjoy great live music from some of Florida's top musical groups. So grab your family and friends for the St. Petersburg Seafood and Music Festival, March 25th and 26th. For more information, visit seafoodfestivals.com.
Outdoor living is one of the greatest perks about living in Florida. So whether this is your style, or this, or maybe this, contact Superior Pools. They've been building pools from Sarasota to Naples since 2001, and they would love to build yours.
Hurry in to Sunset Dodge, Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota for big savings on some of America's best vehicles. Over 100 standard and available safety features make the new Chrysler Pacifica a safe investment for any family. And right now, you can buy one for just $24,999 or save up to $11,000 on a new Ram Crew Cab during Ram Truck Month. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
The human spirit's capacity to defy the odds, to push the envelope, is boundless.